Hello, my name is Angel Harper and I work for CGI on the Tiger Team. So, the Tiger Team, we are a specialized group that supports passport agencies across the United States when they're not meeting their quotas. The person I negotiated with was Jordan Smith, who was the Director of Resource Operations at CGI. My goals were to get better travel funding and improve our gear since the work we do is high pressure and on short notice. Jordan's goals were mostly going around and keeping things cost effective and making sure other teams also had what they needed. I came in with insights from the field and had a lot of feedback from teammates. Jordan had a final say on budget changes and policy tweaks. So, I had asked for a short meeting and started by sharing examples of field challenges like outdated laptops and slow reimbursements. I explained how these slow us down and stress the team. I focused the conversation on making improvements without asking for, larger scale budget changes. And at the end, we landed on a plan to try some of these fixes over the next quarter and then check results. I used four main tactics. First, I brought in data from our recent assignments. Second, I offered to adjust our travel schedule if that would help to reduce the cost. Third, I reminded Jordan that our work supports the State Department's mission. And lastly, I stayed quiet after I stated my proposal so he had space to consider it without pressure. I used hard facts to show our value. For example, I showed how many applications we helped process and how quickly we cleared backlogs compared to non-Tiger Team deployments. And this made it easier for Jordan to see why investing in us made so much sense. I also relied on some softer influences. Jordan and I had worked on a project before, so I reminded him of that success, and I also shared a few quick comments from agency staff who appreciated our help. That made things more personable and grounded and more real. We mostly talked through these 5 ideas, which were the team budget, performance goals, morale, retention, and travel delays. These topics shaped the conversation and helped us both stay focused on solutions. Before we met, I sent over a quick agenda so we didn't waste time. During this meeting, I suggested trying the new changes for just 1 quarter. And Jordan seemed to like that idea and that it didn't lock him into anything permanent. So this is my network diagram. As you can see, I have the connection between the Tiger Team members and the agency supervisor, and Jordan has connection to the leadership and the budget team. So without the connection of Jordan, we would lack the influence and ties to higher level backing and decision making. So we ended with a solid outcome. Jordan had approved a small bump in travel per diem and signed off on new laptops for the team. We'll check in again after 3 months to see how things are going. So this was a real negotiation with a few moving parts like budget, morale, and logistics. Multiple people were affected by the decision, but I kept things clear, used examples, and made sure to respect everyone's time and priorities. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.